Hello everyone, Foundation Afro here, and today I'm doing my first video about Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I'll tell you my revelations about how I feel. Like I said, it's my first video, and just like Brotherhood, I'll probably do 2 videos because it's a big game. I'm only in sequence 3 right now, so yeah. I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it. They're bombs. Bombs are excellent. Like smoke grenades are awesome in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I think they're in 2, which I haven't played. But they've just been expanded so much. Drawing guards away with the poppy bomb that makes that poppy noise and draws guards away to the pop with that one, and Caltro bombs, which I haven't used it, would be awesome. Poison bombs, which I like, is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed bombs is poison. They're all really, really cool. Bombs are great. I could talk about something I don't like, which is uncommon for me this early in a video, but I find it's pretty big, so I'm going to mention it. And that is your mind going blank. The bar at the top that tells you your visibility within the city, which I'll think of as soon as the video is over. It is a lot harder to get down in Revelations. It's tough to get to 0. Like Brotherhood, you could easily get down by ripping down posters. There are posters all around Rome. But Istanbul / Constantinople, the song of which gets stuck in my head every single time I play the game. It's not posters. It's like it has the town criers, but once you're notoriety, once you're below a certain level of notoriety, they don't talk about you. And as the guys coming to try and kill you, but you can't seek them out, they come to you. So it's tough to get to 0 notoriety, which was a lot easier in the first game. Also with notoriety, everything bumps it up. Like in Brotherhood, you would take an area of the city away from the Borgia, and you could, like what I would do, is just buy everything and bump my profit up. You can't do that in Revelations because each building you buy bumps your notoriety up by like 25%. Which bugs me because I'm the kind of guy I mentioned before, I play RPGs slowly buying everything and doing all side missions and stuff, which is a lot harder if you have, every time you buy something you have to go find a crier and tell them to shut up. That's annoying. Although, speaking of towers, save me the towers from whomever it is. I'm glad I prepare so well for these videos. But you take the towers back from the people. I like how it's so much earlier in the game. like in Revelations, you have to progress through a bunch of different sequences before you could actually get to the areas where the Borgia Towers are in, but in Revelations pretty much everything is open from more or less beginning early on in the game. Like, in Sequence 3 I think there's one tower I can't get to, and I've gotten every other one already. Oh no! I can't get to it, I just haven't got it under Assassin Control yet. So yeah, Sequence 3, you can get every tower, which is awesome. Makes the city much more fun to explore. Element Istanbul's not as much fun to explore as Rome was, but still fun to explore an old city like that. I mean, history is cool. But when you can do it from the beginning, it's nice to be able to do everything, get as much profit as you can right at the beginning, which you couldn't do in Brotherhood. What else? Hookblade is awesome. You can climb so much easier. Gets you a lot of places. Going down wires, assassinating from above. Yeah, that's fun. There's kind of the tower defense element. I've played one thing of it, and I've heard that if you lose an area that you've claimed, old guys will come you to do the tower defense again. The first one I tried wasn't that hard, but I imagine it'll get harder with later on ones. And I might actually have to try and lose some areas on purpose, because one of the challenges is to protect 3 areas for the mercenaries, I believe. So I might have to try to lose some areas just to get that. But yeah, that's fun. Even though I'm not really a tower defense guy, it's kind of neat that they integrated it, and I enjoy it somewhat. It's more fun than, say, like a 2D tower defense you might find on Live, I found. But that's because the other stuff is integrated, you're not just doing tower defense. So I like that. And also keeps, like, if you actually do lose one, once I say liberate all the areas in Rome, in Brotherhood, there's so much less you could do. Like, I loved liberating the towers, that was so much fun. And now I can lose a tower and get back, and it'll be fun all over again. So that's actually really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Guards seem smart. They seem to notice you better. And they're riflemen, which are really annoying because you're on one side of the roof, they're on the other, and they can get you. They don't have to run up and hit you with a sword like they did in Brotherhood and earlier Assassin's Creed games. So they're annoying to deal with, but sneakiness is how I play RPGs. So yes, unless they're the ones in like the little boxes you can't get at and you have to shoot them or something, and you can't see them, you're climbing and they see you. Those kind of hassle. I think they take some of the fun out. But yeah, guards do seem a lot smarter. Bombs. I mentioned bombs already and how much fun they were, but the chests around Istanbul are full of bomb ingredients, which is, it makes sense. Like chests around Rome, were full of money and things you could sell to shops or use for shop quests. And I never stole anything because I thought I might need it in a shop quest, so I never used much of it anyway. But like getting the money and actually being able to take whatever I want from the chest, actually getting the item, which doesn't work so much in Revelations because there's a cap on how many bomb ingredients you can carry. You hit that and you empty the chest like, oh, you have a maximum amount of Indian gunpowder, you can't take any more. It's like, the chest was wasted. Even though like Brotherhood, every chest was wasted because they didn't really do anything with it except get the money. But yeah, that kind of bugs me. It's not really that big of a deal because, like I said, every chest is wasted, and you go to bomb making kits or bomb making boxes and they have items in them anyway. You can take some from there. Guards have them, you can buy them from the guy who teaches you to make bombs, so it's really not that big of a deal, but still bugs me. I walk by chests all the time because I don't need to use them. Even though I might want to open them, I think they still have whatever the currency was in 1500s of Istanbul, which I don't know. It's not Florence anymore. I keep saying, oh, I got 10,000, I got 1,000. Oh wait, it's not Florence. I just kind of ignore what I say, but I don't know. 1,000 simoleons. So, like I said, I'm only in sequence 3. So, not a lot has gone on. Oh, another thing with liberating the city, I like how you can liberate other cities around Europe and Asia, and how that's tied in to training your assassins, like the assassin missions were in Brotherhood. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. There's actually more reward than just saying, oh, you get this money and they get experience. But once you hit level whatever, when you liberated all of Rome, no, your assassins were at level 10. You couldn't really do anything. It was pointless because they didn't need experience and you didn't need money because you got 20 grand every 20 minutes, so this adds a longevity to doing the missions because you liberate the city and then you get constant income and items streaming in from those cities once you've liberated them, which is cool. So yeah, I'm actually finishing the video now. That's about all I have to say, but I have 2 games I just got. One is Assassin's Creed 2, because in July it was free for Xbox Live Gold members. Thank you for Xbox for doing that, kind of getting on the PlayStation Plus thing where they give out free games, so that's awesome. And I also got Mass Effect 3. And I probably won't do videos on either of them. Assassin's Creed 2 simply because, you know, I'm playing Revelations now. It's 2 steps backwards in games. I think my views on it would be kind of slanted because I played newer games in the series and want my real, like, be more of a biased opinion than had I played it before Brotherhood and Revelations. So we'll be doing a video on that. We'll be playing it, and Mass Effect 3, which is also pretty cheap, $20. I've seen a playthrough through it, albeit not the side missions, just the main story, by Hannah Rutherford, I think, is her last name. Which I'll post in the description below, and I've told you about it. And again, I've seen it, so my opinion on it will be biased. Like, it's a big RPG, like Assassin's Creed is, and I'll be halfway through, but I know what's coming, and I don't want that to be the case. So, like, two big games, these could take me a while to play, especially with university coming up pretty soon. I'm not going to play as much, so those will take me quite a while to play. So probably no video game reviews coming up in the near future. One for the Halo bundle is coming up August 20th. I'll do one for that. The Yogscast, that's what she's part of. Hannah's part of the Yogscast. I was trying to figure out what that was. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. And bye bye for now. This is Finding the Ocean Afro signing off, and I will see you soon with more reviews of... I don't know. Take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks.